I'm really getting into like the being afraid of AI hole. And like I hate that the algorithm, like once you watch one video, it's all your feed. So now I'm getting a bunch of these videos, and I'm trying not to fall into like a dread, but it is really scary to me right now. And a lot of people are losing their jobs.
Yeah.
And that's gonna keep happening like way more and way more and way more.
Yeah.
And then eventually AI will be able to do everything. So like, what do we do?
I'm a little more skeptical on that aspect.
And
of it,
tell me why,
you
because
know.
I'd love to be more skeptical.
Well, for a few reasons. I mean, I guess the big thing is, one, I think that the entire like space is completely flooded and overhyped right now. I think that in the rush to be like the first one on the scene and become like the next giant of the next tech era, all of these companies have big time overpromised what these things are capable of. Not to say that their capabilities aren't crazy impressive. They are.
That's short term. Don't you think long term?
Yeah, I mean, I guess on a long enough timeline,
it's like electric cars. Like short term, Tesla was the best one. Now it's like
there's
everywhere.
a bajillion electric cars. Yeah, no, absolutely, and yeah, I'm not under any illusions that you're going to be able to put the genie back in the bottle or whatever. But I do think that, like, I think we're being flooded with a lot of information about how insanely disruptive it's all going to be, because that helps build the hype. A lot of it's marketing, and not to say that all of it's marketing, but that's kind of like, I guess, the attitude that I've landed on is that it's a bit of a bubble that's probably going to burst in the next couple of years. And especially as people get their hands on it more and more and just realize, I mean, even Ethan, who's like, was ChatGPT's biggest advocate for a while, like, he's finally waking up to the fact that like this shit's kind of dumb and just tells you wrong shit all the time. It's not actually
now.
like.
But what about like the what about the improvement of Sora versus like just a year and 2 years ago?
Yeah,
the video generation stuff is like almost a different conversation, and
well, I'm talking about it in all fields.
Yeah,
yeah, I think a lot of people, this video AI and picture AI and text AI are getting a lot of publicity because the people's jobs who that is taken are very vocal about it. Artists are very vocal online.
Yeah,
the people who aren't the vocal is the factory workers and the Uber drivers who are going to get put out of work.
Yeah.
That's already happened. That happened like 10 years ago. And I feel like that shit is swept under the rug. We don't think about that. The truth is that a lot of fucking jobs are already gone. Like little towns like where that all depend on like a factory. Like that shit's going under, and they are going to have like, it's like poverty and there's not enough jobs, and like that's what serious in my opinion.
Well, he's right that time is an illusion.
That's right, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Is that a soundbite, or are you talking right now?
I never know anymore. Eli, I have a donation that should be reassuring to you in some way.
Yes.
From Ballhop 1313. They gave
Ball hog?
Ballhop.
Okay.
Ballhop. Your balls come out?
She's a ball hog? That's rude to say about someone.
Okay, what's Ballhop?
Ballhop works for a Fortune 100 company.
Whoa!
100.
Okay. I thought it was 500, but they're like, nah.
Well, there's the 500, which includes 500 companies.
Yeah, but if you're in the 100, why even include the other 400 idiots?
Okay, let me hear about Ballhop.
Ball hog.
They work at a Fortune 100 company. Execs are forcing AI on us. None of it works. Our clients don't like it. We spent millions teaching AI just to sort through emails. It was a disaster. Pulled back in 1 month.
Wow.
AI terrifies me too, but this failure was reassuring.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. You guys are on the bleeding
Thank you.
edge, though, because that shit is going to get better fast.
Yeah.
So don't be too reassured.
We can be slightly reassured for the near future.
Maybe
long future, I don't know.
I think it will gradually, get integrated, and as people figure out what's useful. I mean, even I'll admit, like, there are certain things. I had a great example of what ChatGPT is good at the other day when we did we talked about the Epstein emails. The story had just come out, and people were still sorting through all the emails. And I found the ones that I went over with Steve Bannon and Epstein going back and forth really interesting. The original version of that was from the ISP. And so it was like a log of the transmissions between the two phones, and everyone had like a serial number of the phone, a receipt time, a delivered time. Like there was so much like extraneous information there. It was really hard to follow. And the whole conversation was over like 50 pages or something like that. I copy paste that into ChatGPT and said, take out everything but the conversation itself.
Boom, done.
And
Bob
just
Jump.
Format it that it's like Epstein says this.
Yeah.
Bannon says this.
Yeah.
Hit enter. 10 seconds later, it's all right there.
That's what it's best for, is like easily
it's
defined, tedious tasks.
Yeah. Like that was amazing. That it saved me a huge amount of time going through that. So it's not totally useless.
Yeah.
But people, I think, put too much faith in it and expect way too much of it, and then it falls way short of that. And then
I'm gonna darken my beard.
I don't know. I think it's going to be the cyclical thing as people discover that.